On March 15, 2025, two scientists from Italy unveiled secrets of the Giza pyramids at a conference that had been buried beneath the structures for thousands of years. They detected a massive network of tube-like shafts beneath the pyramids that lead to chambers underground, each as large as 2 football fields. This shocking claim has taken the internet by storm. People who until now viewed the pyramids solely as pharaonic tombs are now faced with a completely new potential purpose for these monuments, given the complex network of shafts extending 2 kilometers below. But how much truth is there in these claims? Were the pyramids really just ancient Egyptian tombs, or did they have a purpose beyond our wildest imagination? There is a place in the silence of the Sahara Desert where time has stood still. 3 colossal stone mountains have been standing silently for millennia. Neither storms affect them, nor can the fast pace of time ruin them.
The world-famous Giza pyramids, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, still stand today as the greatest mystery in human history. Think about the stones used to build them. Each stone weighs as much as a bulldozer or a fully loaded 20-foot cargo container. One single pyramid is composed of 2.3 million such stones, constructed without the help of any modern crane. These pyramids are not only the pride of Egypt, but also a 4,500-year-old puzzle that scientists, archaeologists, and historians are still trying to solve today. Everything discovered inside the pyramids so far indicates they were indeed burial chambers, but were they only tombs? That is a question that remains unanswered to this day. There are 3 large pyramids on the Giza Plateau. The largest is Khufu, also known as the Great Pyramid of Giza. Next comes Khafre, and finally the Pyramid of Menkaure. Why do we insist on calling them tombs for ancient Egyptian kings? In reality, burial chambers have been found in all 3. A chamber is a room where someone is interred. In the Khufu and Khafre pyramids, sarcophagi were found, but they contained no mummies. So why did people assume they once held them? We received a hint from the smallest pyramid. During an expedition in 1837, a mummy was actually discovered there. However, there was a twist. The sarcophagus containing the mummy was being shipped to Britain for further research, but the ship sank at sea. The Menkaure sarcophagus is still lost somewhere in the depths of the ocean. This is the primary reason archaeologists were forced to assume that the first 2 pyramid sarcophagi once held mummies as well, which perhaps were taken by robbers in search of treasure. But if these were just tombs, why are there so many secrets hidden inside? Why leave behind so many mysteries? Some suggest this was the work of beings from space, while others believe they were part of an ancient energy grid scattered across the world. It is not just the size of these 3 pyramids, but their alignment that remains an incomprehensible puzzle. The Giza pyramids, which are thousands of years old, are aligned perfectly with the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. This alignment is so precise that even today's GPS systems might find it impressive. Was this merely a coincidence, or was it the result of secret knowledge or the skill of an advanced civilization? For the last 150 years, modern science has been astonished by the secrets of the pyramid's surface structure, but the real secret may lie beneath it.
On March 15, 2025, 2 scientists from France and Italy claimed that with the help of radar, they discovered a massive underground complex beneath the pyramids. Using Synthetic Aperture Radar, or SAR, these researchers detected a 2-kilometer-long underground structure beneath the Khafre pyramid, which might extend under all 3 pyramids. They claimed that 8 shafts have been detected beneath the Khafre pyramid, extending 650 meters deep.
Each vertical shaft is surrounded by a spiral staircase. Most astonishingly, beneath these shafts lie two massive chambers, each the size of 2 football fields. Where previously it was thought these were just tombs, these new claims have sparked a fresh debate in the history of the world. Was the true purpose of the pyramids something entirely different? In 1905, the famous inventor Nikola Tesla suggested that the pyramids were built to harness the Earth's internal energy. He was even working on a project involving wireless energy transmission, focusing on this theory, but he died mysteriously before the project could be completed. Now, this so-called new discovery has provided an opportunity to revive Nikola Tesla's theory. But here the question arises: if such a discovery has been made, what is the proof? How did they detect underground structures using only radar, specifically a radar deployed on a satellite 400 kilometers up in space? To understand this in simple terms, let's take the example of a normal radar. Normal radar transmits signals toward the ground that bounce off various objects and return to the receiver. If the signals received return quickly, it means they hit an elevated surface. Where the ground is deeper, it takes longer for the signal to reflect and return. In this way, the shape and distance of various objects are estimated. But the problem is that these signals cannot penetrate hard objects like stone, and they can only penetrate a few feet into the ground. So how did they detect structures 2 kilometers beneath the pyramids? Scientists Corrado Nalanga and Filippo Buonanno claim they used the Earth's vibrations as signals, which were captured by the Synthetic Aperture Radar. Our Earth constantly produces subtle vibrations. These can be caused by strong winds, urban traffic, and in Cairo's case, the flow of the Nile River. These subtle vibrations are called micro-movements, which pass through different parts of the Earth to create a unique signal. Just as a hollow box produces a different sound than a full one when tapped, vibrations beneath the ground in cavities, empty spaces, differ from signals in non-cavity areas. They claim that with the help of SAR satellites, they captured many images of the pyramids at different times and analyzed the vibrations with a computer. The computer software, based on the patterns of these vibrations, estimated at which point and depth a shape might exist beneath the ground. This data resulted in a 3D picture, which is currently only an estimate, suggesting 8 shafts and 2 massive hollow chambers beneath the pyramids. But what they actually look like, and whether they are truly beneath the pyramids, requires excavation. To prove these claims, Corrado Nalanga and Filippo Buonanno have requested permission to excavate beneath the pyramids, which the Egyptian government is unlikely to grant. The scientific community has labeled their claims false. Egypt's famous archaeologist Zahi Hawass also asserts that these claims are made only for fame and lack any truth. The scientific community argues that if this technology can really reveal the world beneath the pyramids, why not test it first in a location where we already know what is beneath the surface? This would provide a reason to trust the technology. There is no doubt that the Giza pyramids have left humanity in awe for thousands of years. As soon as one aspect is solved, a new challenge arises. From their geometric shape to their perfect alignment with the north, the Giza pyramids are filled with countless mysteries. For example, the geographic coordinate of the Great Pyramid of Giza is 29.9792458 degrees north. Astonishingly, the speed of light in meters per second is 299,792,458 meters per second. How are these two numbers exactly the same? How could such a massive coincidence occur? It is not just the speed of light. Exact mathematical references to pi and the golden ratio have also been found in the pyramid shape. They are calculated such that one side of the pyramid's base is 230.4 meters long. If you have it, you get 115.2 meters. The slope of one side is 186.4 meters high. If you find the ratio of these two, 186.4 divided by 115.2, the result is 1.618. Surprisingly, if you check this number on Google, its value is phi, also known as the golden ratio. This golden ratio is a number that appears repeatedly in nature, in flower petals, seashells, and even human faces. The concept of the golden ratio was first defined by the Greek mathematician Euclid 2,300 years ago, though at that time it was called the divine proportion. Later, it was repeatedly used in art, nature, and architecture, and today we call it the golden ratio. So, was the use of the golden ratio 4,500 years ago just a coincidence? Along with all these facts, if the Italian scientists' discovery of underground structures turns out to be true, it means our understanding of the pyramids has been completely wrong. Perhaps those who built these mountains of stone above ground also hid many secrets beneath the earth. What is your opinion on this? Please let me know in the comments section. I hope you will like and share this video, and I will see you in the next amazing video.